a downward spiral of the soul towards evil thoughts and violence. Let us read an extract of a play by William Shakespeare to see how the prophecy of power proves to be the undoing of the protagonist. In an open heath in Scotland, thunder and lightning crash above the moor. 3 haggard old women, the 3 witches, appear out of the storm. In eerie, chanting tones, they make plans to meet again upon the heath, after the battle is lost and won, to confront Macbeth. As quickly as they arrive, they disappear. A soldier describes the valor of Macbeth and Banquo, both generals of the king's army, in the battlefield. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons, overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell, but I am faint. My gashes cry for help. So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honour both. Go, get him surgeons. Who comes here? The worthy Thane of Ross. Ross conveys to King Duncan the treachery of the Thane of Cawdor and victory over Norway. No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title, Great Macbeth. I'll see it done. What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won. Witches reappear and make a prophecy. The night is very stormy. There is thunder and lightning. There are dark clouds everywhere. Enter the 3 witches. They have their usual dancing and singing, and make the prophecy, which is too unbelievable for Macbeth and Banquo. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace, the charms wound up. So foul and fair a day I have not seen. How far is it called to forest? What are these so withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it? Live you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me by each at once her chappy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your bearers forbid me to interpret that you are so. Speak, if you can. What are you? Each of the 3 witches greet Macbeth as the Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, King hereafter, even as Banquo assures Macbeth that there is nothing to fear in what the witches say. The witches address Banquo. Lesser than Macbeth and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier. Thou shalt get kings, though thou art none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail. Macbeth steps forward and commands the witches to explain, addressing him as the Thane of Cawdor. The witches, however, vanish in thin air. Who's here? Ross and Angus convey to Macbeth that the king has proclaimed him as the Thane of Cawdor. What? Can the devil speak true? Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them? That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides the Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. win us with honest trifles to betrays in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you. Macbeth cannot believe what he hears, and is in deep thought. Two truths are told, as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth, I am ta'en of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs, against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man. That function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. Look, how our partners rapt! If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir. New honours come upon him, like our strange garments, cleave not to their mould, but with the aid of use. Come what may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure. Macbeth decides that they'll all go and meet the king. King Duncan thanks Macbeth and Banquo for their service and loyalty in the war. The king further announces his eldest son, Malcolm, as the Prince of Cumberland. He also declares his intention to visit Macbeth's castle at Inverness. The rest is labour, which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave. My worthy Cawdor. Seeds of greed and jealousy creep in Macbeth's mind. The Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down, or else o'er leap, for in my way it lies. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears, when it is done to see. Macbeth writes to his wife about the coming of the king to his castle at Inverness. Macbeth is slowly evolving into a greedy man. Evil thoughts enter his mind. Macbeth tells his wife about his promotion and also the prophecy of the witches. Lady Macbeth knows of the kindness of her husband and also of his lack of ambition. An ambitious and scheming lady, Lady Macbeth, plans and kills Duncan in his sleep to make the prophecy come true, not knowing that it had other tidings not revealed to them, to bring in the fall of a great man like Macbeth.